Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury for the Nintendo Switch. This is just going to be a quick review, not too in-depth. I'm not going to go into like the level design and all that stuff. Although it does have pretty good level design, I'll mention that now. Oftentimes when people want to decide whether they want to buy a game or not, they'll not only want to go into in-depth reviews, but just look at short reviews to see just what generally people think of the game. See if like throw out fun, but obviously if you want to decide whether to purchase or not, also watch a few in-depth reviews. But if you watch a few basic reviews too, you'll get a good idea. You should watch both, in my opinion, because you might get different information from either one. But let's get into it. This game came out in February 2021. It's 2021 as of me saying this, but it'll still be 2021 for a few more days. But we are in December at this point, which is hard to believe. At the beginning of this year, this game was coming out, and it's been almost a year, but that's besides the point. So honestly, my first playthrough of this game on Wii U, I had a little bit of fun, not too crazy. And I'll admit, when I was playing it on the Switch for the first time, I had a horrible time, but I don't know what it was, but after I beat it and I started playing all of the levels afterwards, after I beat the main game, I started having a lot of fun with it. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't enjoy it when I was playing through it the first time. But when I even revisited levels, I have more fun with them the second time. But where Mario 3D World really shines, is the multiplayer. Now, I didn't play my replay through with multiplayer. I did play a little bit on the Wii U, but not a whole bunch. I usually played by myself when I got the opportunity to play on the Wii U at a friend's house. We kind of switched the controller around, but we did get to play multiplayer a few times, but for some reason we didn't try it out as much as we maybe should have. But I tried it on the Switch finally. Recently, it was really fun. It was a lot more fun than playing by yourself. 3D World was made for multiplayer. The levels, I feel like in a way they work with single player, but they were really designed for multiplayer. At least that's how I feel. Because there's a lot of things about it that just make it super fun for multiplayer fun. Like I said, I'm not going to go too in depth, but the music in this game is really fantastic. It's not like immersive. I mean, yeah, but it's just upbeat, good music. I'm not gonna go crazy into that, but it's stuff that I probably listen to outside of the game. It's pretty good. A lot of people complain about it not being memorable and just being generic Mario, but I feel like we needed a game like this to just standardize what 3D Mario should be. Just to have like a template of what it should be. And I know that might not sound great, but I really still appreciate this game, because I feel like this is what every 3D Mario should try to be better than. But that does not mean this game's bad. You might not remember every single level you play like you do in Odyssey, where you can name pretty much every kingdom after you play it. In this game, it's just about the dumb fun you'll have, and I think that's really good. Now it's time for the Bowser's Fury portion of this review. This is the brand new game mode to this collection, and what I think makes this really worth it, even if you did play the Wii U version. This seems to take a lot of inspiration from Mario Sunshine, and I am a huge Sunshine fan, so I might be a little biased, but to be honest, probably not, because I was sick when I actually played through this game, and I probably didn't enjoy it to its full capacity because of that, but I did still have a lot of fun with this game. But not as much as I nearly had, because I was pretty sick. It sucked, and it probably did prevent me from enjoying it as much. But I beat the game within about 2 days, over the course of 2 days, but I probably could have done it in one if I didn't stop because the sickness got worse. My point is that Bowser's Fury is pretty short, but it's still really big for a port, because usually they don't add much to ports. Two that did a really good job was Mario Kart Deluxe and this one. They added a lot of good content. Like, the battle mode was super improved in Mario Kart 8, and the new game mode in this is much better. The only thing that I can say is bad about Bowser's Fury are the frequency of Bowser's appearances, and they only increase as the game goes on. I don't know, that's just really annoying. He'll appear every once in a while, but it's just way too much. He shouldn't appear as much. But other than that, yeah, it's a really solid thing, especially just for an add-on. And like I said, I love Sunshine, so there's a lot of charm here. And I haven't 100%ed it yet, and I do plan to go back and do that. I might even redo this review because my thoughts might change on it, and I might just be like, oh my gosh, guys, I didn't realize how golden this game was because my thoughts changed on 3D World. I genuinely didn't enjoy it that much. So if I would have reviewed it back then, I would have probably said a little bit more negative. But I did enjoy both of these games. So yeah, that's what I think about Bowser's Fury. That's not part of the full package, but it's just easier to shorten that way because that's what the new content is in the game. So if you have friends to play this with, if you're looking for a multiplayer game, get Bowser's Fury. It's fun for multiplayer. But if you don't have any friends to play this with, or won't be able to play with friends too often, just go with Odyssey. It's a really fun Mario game, and I highly recommend both. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a fun game, and Bowser's Fury is fun because it's a solo adventure. But if you're just by yourself, it's not gonna be crazy fun, because you're gonna run out of stuff to do eventually, which you will in Odyssey too, but a lot short, or a lot slower. And 3D World, while fun by yourself, is best played with friends. I'll give this entire package together 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching.
It's so fun to rip a fart, whether on my bike or in my car. It feels so great to flatulate, it's fun to let it fart. I was by a campfire, I passed gas, it felt so good coming out my ass. I'll have the best rip of the camping trip, as long as I eat my